the Strider games. Whatever. Ooh, an ice waifu? Yeah, ice waifu. Maybe she's a cold-hearted woman. He just leaves. I can't deal with this like depressed ice waifu. I don't want to deal with that shit. One of those annoying waifus that you sit there and it's all sad. Like everybody just leaves. Yeah, it's like I don't care about this thing. I don't talk to her. Wait, Sega Saturn, of course. I had this thing too. Incredibly unpopular console as a kid. And like only me and one friend had it. But he's like Sega Saturn, baby! Virtua Fighter 1, kind of, yeah. This is the shit, man. I remember this game, Virtua Fighter, Knights, of course. Yeah, probably the Knights, right? It's like, yes! Sega Saturn, baby! Yes! The other woman from she's clearly the woman in the opening. She might be the actual love interest or something. He goes flying behind her. He goes Ojisan kinda flying in there. Yeah, like what's happening. He's gonna misunderstand this thing, of course. She's some kind of rubber or something. She's not burglars. You said it! Oh, you like Takakyo! Ah! Yeah! I love it. Ojisan is a freaking gold, man. This is just like it reminds me of Kaguya-san. I'm going to my papa. He's your Papa Shirigane, right? He's like, oh, you like my son? Yeah, I love it. But anyway, not to make it my game review, but yeah, I love the episode. You know, I love all those callbacks, right? This is one of my absolute favorite animes. For a real gaming nerd like me, right? This anime is amazing. So, hello, everyone. Time for Isekai episode 2. I think one of the best animes. There's just so much more comment in this episode. I freaking cried, laughing so much, right? And tomorrow, for that matter, Devious Part Worker coming back. Holy shit, man. Yeah, I mean, I watched Devious Part Worker, right? When it aired, you know, like 10 years ago. So I'm excited for that as well, right? Freaking tomorrow. And as I want to get a recap up again, right? It's a something, I don't know, but it's as a Sega fan, right? I said last episode, but I'm a huge, I grew up with Sega, you know, Dreamcast, all stuff, right? But of course I grew up on Genesis, right? And just remembering how the Sega kind of bankrupt, right? I was like, man, I also wish I could go back 20 years back in the days when Sega was awesome. But anyway, episode 3, 2, 1, and go. You don't buy that. It's like immediately, it's like, this is the greatest thing ever. It's like, no one's gonna care about it. Oh my god, this is what I wanted. I want some Yankee game. And then it's like, yeah, this is good as Dio's voice actor. It's like you 200. This is what I want, man. I want him to make some kind of Bishodio, Bishodio Yojo's Bizarre Adventures. Come on, craziness. He's always rage now. But seriously, he's like the best, you know, it's Rose. Oh, he's like the best voice actor. Yeah, one forget that Peter was Yotaro, right? And he was like, yeah, and then they showed him up. I love it so much. Yeah, do you like the RPG? Yeah, RPG is the best, man. See, it's very much, you know, yeah, it's like basically, the anime is very focused on RPG stuff, right? Obviously, Dragon Quest reference now with it. I love it's like, no! Everyone hates the poor Ojisan, you know? I think he's an orc, yeah, he didn't get that beautiful RPG adventure, Isekai. No, everyone hated him. Yeah, ice waifu. Maybe she's a cold-hearted woman. She's probably terrible to him, you know. I think he's like a terrible luck, right? A Yoki Onna. He's probably gonna be like cold-blooded and mean to him or something. Like, I think everyone's mean to him, yeah, so I'll be like... She's just depressed or something, right? Like he just leaves. He just leaves! I can't deal with this like depressed ice waifu! I don't want to deal with that shit! One of those annoying waifus that you sit there and it's all sad, like everybody just leaves. Yeah, it's like I don't care about this thing, I don't talk to her. I love it, actually. Typical boring, you know, like frozen princess character, yeah. I love it. This anime is so good for a parody, yeah, it's a kind of parody. But it's why it's so good written, because we know the author really knows the games, right? The author clearly played the Sega Saturn and Dreamcast. Yeah, the author knows these games, right? The author is like, well, here's the ice princess trope, and she's a boring woman that some people think is the hottest wife ever, but actually, she has no personality, just being sad. Yeah. But anyway, Sega Saturn, of course. I had this thing too. Incredibly unpopular console as a kid. And like only me and one friend had it. But he's like, Sega Saturn, baby! Virtua Fighter 1, kind of, yeah. This is the shit, man. I remember this game with a fighter, Knights, of course. Yeah, probably the Knights, right? And I remember this weird FPS demon game we played with me and my friend that I can't remember the name of. That is very weird FPS game. It's like, yes! Sega Saturn, baby! Yes! He's like, oh, I love how this game is like, yeah, we're gonna play like something like, you know, Samurai Showdown or something, yeah. But like that, the SNK games, did they arrive in that? I want to say Metal Slug or something, but yeah, Sega Saturn was a console that like no one had, right? It was always one of those. The Dreamcast actually went better, I grew up. The Dreamcast at least a few people had, but the Sega Saturn only me and one friend had. Not very popular, right? Virtua Fighter was one of the big things. Knights, of course. That's one of the other things that, yeah, wasn't very good, man. Dreamcast, of course, Virtua Fighter 3. Yeah, Virtua Fighter 3 and Dreamcast, man. I used to play a lot of Virtua Fighter competitive, right? You know, I'm basically like the best player in Sweden, so yeah. Like seriously, yeah, played my Kagemaru, baby. No, but I have played Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution competitively, and I won like every tournament in Sweden that I played. Like I've never lost a tournament in Sweden. I don't have the bad tournaments, and I was the one holding the tournament. I was the one that was like basically hosting the tournaments. But yeah, but I have literally won every Virtua Fighter tournament I have been in Sweden. So I am like basically the best player, at least the best player in like the West Coast or whatever, yeah, basically. So I never played a tournament in the East Coast, but every tournament I played in Sweden in Virtua Fighter I won. But yeah, now it's great, man. He gets some food. He's actually getting that like Isekai, you know, fantasy medieval time. He's like, yeah, it was pretty good actually. You know, I got some food. They actually treated me nice. They probably poisoned him. It's probably a drug or something, right? They're probably like giving him some poison or whatever in the food. It's like, yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good for a moment. It's all alone, and no one was talking next to him. Yeah, of course not. I mean, but in piece of business, yeah, I was like, it's going too well. Yeah, I was like, no. Something is happening, yeah. And then it's like sitting there all alone, like, I want to play my Sega Saturn, man. Okay, so here comes the ice wife. He's finally getting some. No, it isn't. This looks like he's finally gonna get laid, but I doubt it, right? I doubt it. She has that ice sword in her hand, right? Probably gonna kill him, right? Yeah. But she comes in here all like, I want to. Maybe she's Utukuruk or something, yeah. Maybe it's she's too adorable, right? Maybe she got an extra equipment. I get laid. I like how the nephew is like, oh my god, he's finally gonna get it on, right? He's like so happy for him. He's like, oh my god, he finally got a waifu. She finally is happy in the bedroom. He's like, he finally did it. It's like, no, it's gonna lead something stupid. Exactly. Grand evil speech to ruin the romance. Hina! She turns evil. And he sits, and he's like, no, Jisan! You almost got laid for one. That went great. Allow me, he's like, this is a great, he's like, come on, Jisan, you can finally smash that sexy pretty waifu. And he's like, yeah, this was the best night. It was great for me, right? Oh, here comes the other woman from she's clearly the woman in the opening. She might be the actual love interest or something. Oh, it's like his ex-girlfriend. It's some kind of girlfriend to him or something. Yeah, I see it. It's something like exactly. It's like his. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it's his like love interest. Okay, sure. She's obviously in love with him. Yeah, she's obviously in love with him when they were kids, right? So it's his like childhood girlfriend. Yeah, adorable. She's gonna be in the anime too, obviously. I mean the house one. Even the ops, right? She's also gonna meet Onisha. Here he comes flying behind her. Okay, here comes Onisan, kinda flying in there. He comes like, and she's obviously gonna look all sexy around. She's gonna obviously have to seduce him. Suddenly comes this old man like flying in from the. Yeah, like what's happening? He's gonna misunderstand this thing, of course. She's some kind of robber or something. She's not burgle us. My god, he's like, you tried to rob us! Yeah, no, that's my girlfriend, Ojisan. Yeah, he's like, yeah, what's happening? Oh my god, this anime is so weird. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, it's so strange. Can't blame Ojisan, you know. He's been living 20 years in a fantasy world, you know. Attacked by orcs and so on. He needs to be like, a burglar or something. She tried to rob us, so I had to attack her. She's an orc, right? He's obviously like, he has PTSD, you know, yeah. He's obviously has PTSD, right? He's like, you know, his mental standpoint is like, oh my god, this is just... Yeah, and now she's like, what happened to these weird people doing? What is this weird creep doing? He's trying to arm me or something, yeah, but like, you know, he's just... This is my Isekai Ojisan! He's my Isekai, he's from another planet, kind of thing. Ah, you said it! Oh, you like Takakyo! Ah! Yeah! I love it! Ojisan is a freaking gold, man. This is just like it reminds me of Kaguya-san. I'm going to remind Papa, he's your Papa Shirigane, right? He's like, oh, you like my son? Yeah, I love it. He's obviously... That reminds me so much of Kaguya. I mean... You know, same, yeah. He's like, oh, so you like Miyoki this? Yeah, you like my nephew? Yeah, Oji-san up up, man. He's 100% rather cool. Oh, I see, you're in love with this guy, I see. Exactly. The Sundru Zelda, he's like, wait a minute. I don't know how he gets it now. She's being Sundra! Embarrassed now. Oh no, he figured it out. I'm being Sundra. I'm a Sundra for 10 years. He's figuring it out. Shut up. I'm not Sundra. She's so Sundra, man. She's so Sundra now, man. She's all like, I'm a Sundra. I'm a Sundra. No, it's the real. I'm not lying. What? Then he's like, I'm gonna use my powers. What is happening? I will use my Isekai power. Oh yeah, I'm telling the truth with my mind powers. Oh my god. Just Isekai. I know it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be like, I am Isekai Ojisan. Great episode. Holy shit, man. I love when Ojisan is like telling her the truth here. I mean, generally speaking, right? It reminds me so much of Kaguya. I mean, obviously same voice actor, you know, Papa Dio, right? And now he's just like, oh, Miyuki does, yeah, that thing. And he was just like, oh, you like the boy? Yeah, you love the cocoon? And she got, like, oh, you being Sundra? Yeah, that was some golden shit, man. And then tells her, honestly, me as an old, you know, old retro gamer nerd, I love how this anime is so retro, you know. Yeah, I love how retro it is, you know. Like, he gets a Sega Saturn, he's like, oh, Sega Saturn? Hey! It's the best thing ever, we're gonna play these old Sega games. You know, I love this shit, yeah. Like, you know, one anime this really reminds me of, I'm gonna link below for that, is of course High School Girl, you know? Or High School Girl, I mean, yeah, High School Girl. Right? One anime I reacted to, right? I think honestly, right, I think I'm one of the few people that reacted to High School Girl and really got it, you know? It's an amazing anime, but as a, you know, as a fighting game, you know, as a fighting game lover, right? What did I kick out now? Whatever. As a fighting game lover, I have my stick here, you know. This is my third stick, whatever. Read my latest stick, right? You know, it's my cables. Here, you know, yeah. I play a lot of fighting games, right? And so I'm a huge fan of, like, you know, High School Girl. But obviously I played all of these, you know, old school games, right? You know, I played all of these. Yeah, couldn't play Tales of Rise right now, but, you know, I played all these Sega Saturn games, right? You know, nice, whatever. So I love this shit. I love this shit, right? But he gets into this, like, oh, this game and this thing and Virtua Fighter or whatever. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I am genuinely, like, I used to play Virtua Fighter a lot. So that's obviously that's the Sega, you know, fighting game, right? And yeah, I played it tremendously a lot. And I remember I bought the 5th game and had online, and I played it online, and I won the first like 44 games in a row or something. I'm not making this up. I am very good with the fighter, okay? It arguably is the best fighting game for me, seriously. But it's very, very, you know, it's unfortunately one of those games no one plays anymore, right? But yeah, honestly, it might actually be the fighting game I am the best at, Virtua Fighter, right? It might be that. Obviously, like, I'm playing Guilty Gear right now, right? And I'm like, you know, rank 10 heaven, you know, actual low player, right? But yeah, like, Virtua Fighter, baby. Like, I really love Virtua Fighter. It's by far my favorite 3D fighting game. So when I see the Sega Saturn, right, I get this, like, massive, you know, like, Virtua Fighter, like, oh my god, I remember Virtua Fighter so much, playing Virtua Fighter on this thing, and then Dreamcast, and then, of course, on PlayStation 2 and so on, right, yeah. Later on and so on, right. So, yeah, my god, man. Yeah, Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution was on PlayStation 2, right? But obviously, you know, Sega Saturn was the first really, like, Virtua Fighter console, right? But anyway, not to make it my game review, but yeah, I love the episode, you know, I love all those callbacks, right? This is one of my absolute favorite animes. For a real gaming nerd like me, right, this anime is amazing. And I love the job, you know, with the Sundere new girlfriend coming in. It was fun too, yeah. So anyways, please subscribe, press the like button, and I'll see you guys soon with Made in Abyss, right?